Hi all and welcome back to VelocityAir. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for clicking on another video. If you enjoy it, please subscribe. It goes a long way. It's absolutely free. It just means you're more likely to see my content pop up on your page. Now today we've got somewhat of a budget friendly scope that is probably going to be more suitable for a beginner or close quarter pest controller. Now this video is obviously going to be about reviewing this scope, but it's also about the fact that you don't need to spend thousands of pounds on shooting equipment to get you started or to enjoy shooting. So let's take a closer look at the wolfprowl from CVLIFE. Right, let's get this unboxed and see what we get inside. So you have a spare battery. Guessing that will be for the illuminated reticule. Lens cleaning cloth. You have your instruction manual. It's all in English. Seems fairly simple to read. You have your set of Allen keys and your fibre optic tube, a spare tube. That's a nice little touch. It's well packaged. Let's get that off. And let's get that off as well. We'll just chuck that over there. There's the little unit. Fibre optic on top. We've got your side Picatinis to attach your torch or lasers, whatever you want to do. That might be handy for when you're doing a bit of rat shooting. Put a red torch on there, or you can put a laser sight on that side. Standard Picatinny mounting system. Okay, let's run specification and see where we go from there. Right then, let's go through the specification. So this is the wolfprowl 4x32 tactical scope from CVLIFE. You have an objective lens of 32mm and you have 3 illuminated reticules with 3 different brightness levels, and the colours come in red, green and blue, which I will show you on screen now. But I do find the blue is a lot easier on the eye as opposed to the red and green. You have a 1/4 MOA windage and elevation. You have a multi-coated green lens that you can see just there. The length of the scope is 5.5 inches and it weighs 15.9 ounces. You have an eye relief of 3 inches. It's nitrogen filled and it also has a glass etched reticule. As I've already showed you before, you have your Picatinis on the sides, so you can attach your torch or laser, whatever you want to do. You have your standard Picatinny mount, and you also have your fibre optic open sights, which is also adjustable for windage and elevation. Not sure how well that's going to work, but we'll give it a go anyway. And I just want to take a look at the turrets on this as well. Ooh, that is one of my pet hates. Very sorry, CVLIFE. That is one of my pet hates. I've had budget scopes in the past that are all adjustable by hand. This one you need a coin or a tool to adjust the windage and elevation. Not that that's going to be an issue. I mean, it is a budget scope, but like I say, I've had budget scopes in the past that have finger adjustment for your windage and elevation, but we'll work with it and see what we can do. It's also a shame that I'm not going to be able to get the pod on the back of this because it's just not going to focus properly. There's not enough room there to get the collar on, which is a shame because I'm not going to be able to get a through the scope view. But yeah, we'll get this attached to the rifle. We'll get down range and see what we can do. Like I say, I am quite excited about using the open sights to see how that performs. I'm not too sure if that would be any good at any sort of long distance, but we'll give it a go anyway. So I'm only going to be shooting this out to 30 yards, so it might do all right. We'll see how it holds zero and make sure everything's up to spec. So let's get this on a rifle now and see what we can do. Okay, so at the start of the video, if you remember me saying shooting doesn't have to be expensive. You don't need to spend thousands of pounds to get into the sport, whether that be shooting targets or pest control. Now, if you are going to do pest control, I advise that you hit the targets first and keep practicing and practicing until you're extremely comfortable taking shots at live quarry, because everything should be treated with the utmost respect when it comes to live quarry. But this rifle has cost me under £300, so it doesn't need to be an expensive sport to get into. I'm not saying that pest control is a sport. That's not the case at all. Pest control is a job, and it's to be taken very, very seriously. But let's get this scoped up. We'll go down range and we'll hit some targets and see how that scope holds zero and make sure everything functions as it should. Well, I don't think that was too bad, although I need to work on my open sight shooting because I was absolutely useless at it. And I will stand by what I say now. It could do without the open sights. When I was trying to use them, I was automatically drawn to looking down the glass. Now, looking through the glass, it's clear as day. It holds zero perfectly. And when I first got this out of the box, I was a little bit skeptical about how it was going to perform, but it's been really enjoyable to use a budget scope on a budget rifle that's going to be perfect for your plinking. It's going to be perfect for your close quarters pest control. Like I say, it zeroed in fine. I was a little bit skeptical about how it was going to zero in, but it was fine. It held zero perfectly. There's no wobble on anything. The illuminated reticules were absolutely fantastic, and I've seen worse on scopes, £300 plus, not going to lie. So that's a big thumbs up. Really enjoyed the illuminated reticules on this. And it's $62. I don't know what that is in UK money, but $62, you can't go wrong, can you, to be honest with you? I will leave a link in the description for the scope, along with a link to the whole website of CVLIFE and a 10% discount code on all products. They do an array of different scopes, bore sights, gun cases, red dot sights, you name it, they do it. So I will leave a link in the description for all of those. I hope you've all enjoyed watching VelocityAir. I'll see you all on the next one. Take care, everyone.